Let's talk about these tensions going on with regard to trade. Joining us, the chairman of the Latino Coalition, former head of the Small Business Administration, Hector Barreto, is with us. Hector, good morning to you. Thanks so much for being here. Your thoughts on the tensions around trade?
Well, listen, you're always going to have these tensions as these economies are trying to grow. And obviously what we want is a level playing field, and we haven't had one for a long, long time. I'm particularly interested in how it affects small businesses. As you know, most businesses that want to do international trade are small businesses, but they only represent 30% of the trade that's going on. So anything that we can do to help those small businesses trade with other countries, I think is very important.
Yeah, I understand. But China, while it's not a small business, it's going to impact businesses big and small. And in a new report, the Trump administration says that China has not fundamentally altered its unfair, unreasonable, and market-distorting practices. This comes as the president and Chinese President Xi Jinping are headed to the G20 summit at the end of the month. So, Hector, what do you want the administration to do when we know that China has been stealing our intellectual property now for decades, and they are, unwilling to open up their markets to American companies?
Well, they need to keep engaging, Maria. You remember when I was in government, the Small Business Administration, we went to China. This is 15 years ago, and we were dealing with the same issues. I remember meeting with the top officials in China, and they said, we want to do more business with your small businesses. Obviously, that hasn't happened. But all these issues around intellectual property theft, around currency manipulation, around these unfair practices that they have when businesses try to go over there, that's got to stop. I mean, it has to be a mutual beneficial relationship, and right now it's been slanted one way.
Hector, good morning. Mitch Rochelle. One of the things that hopefully can happen, and I want your reaction to this, is as we begin to make trade deals around the world, the North America, the USMCA, I think I got that close.
Yeah, USMCA.
Yeah. And with some of the European Union alliances that we're trying to forge, will that begin to put pressure on China to sort of come to the table a little bit more fulsomely to make an agreement not only with us, but perhaps with other trading partners around the world?
I think it can. I was just in Mexico last week. I'm going to go back down there for the inauguration. They're excited about this new agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. And they're also concerned about China because, China doesn't just do this to the United States. It does it to a lot of the countries that they work with. And so to the extent that we can continue to strengthen our North American and South American and Canadian trade opportunities, I think that's a positive. I think it sends a message to China as well that other groups are going to be trading with each other and they're not totally dependent on China. But I think you got to do these things on parallel tracks. These conversations got to continue on at the highest levels, and we've got to continue getting trade deals with other countries that understand that it has to be a level playing field.
What are you expecting when the Democrats take control in January? I mean, we're already facing early division over tax increases before they take the House majority in January. Are you expecting any changes to the president's business-friendly agenda?
I think they'll try, Maria. I heard somebody describe it as when you're starting a marathon, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. And hopefully the Democrats are not going to try to take us in that direction. We're starting to see some great progress over the last 2 years that we did not see for 8 years. Look, they're not going to be able to get these things passed through the Senate. And even if they could get it passed through the Senate, the president's going to veto it. So a lot of these things are just kind of, to me, like show legislation. It's not really going to lead to anything. It is going to start a conversation and a division. And by the way, one thing that we all know, and we've seen it over the last 2 years, it's much easier to run for office than to govern. Their caucus is divided as well. Not all Democrats want to raise taxes.
Right.
Hector, real quick, as a Latino expert, do those countries benefit if we have a permanent situation with China, or is that business just going to go to other parts of that region, if not China, or does it actually benefit South America, Mexico? Is that where these factors will ultimately wind up?
Yeah, it's a combination. Obviously, these countries are trading around the world. There's been a lot of attention that China has played to Latin America, Africa, and other places. And I think it's critically important that the United States don't take their eye off the ball. Latin America is an incredible opportunity for us. They're growing. To the extent that they grow, that's going to solve a lot of problems that we're currently having.
Yeah, it's a good question, Jonas, and I wonder what the answer is in terms of, the business. Got to go somewhere, the business, right?
Who wins when China
exactly
loses? That's what I mean. I know
Who wins when China? It's a good question.
But yeah. I think someone else might too.
Hector, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maria.
Hector,
Happy Thanksgiving.
To you. Happy Thanksgiving, Hector Barreto there.